Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Encounters Ashtar Command Night. Good evening. Neon, Pickle, Catherine, Angel, everybody coming in here. Tony, the Crafters Boutique, Crafters Girl Boutique, Ruby, everybody coming in here. Welcome to a night of Ashtar Command. Ryan Storm, welcome. Kate, welcome. Sean, welcome. It's now time for our Sunday night edition that's devoted to our space family, our star family, the Ashtar Command. Tonight's all about Ashtar Command. That's what we're going to be focused on, nothing else. So that's what it's about tonight. Jared, good to see you. Cindy BW. Save all other topics for Sunday through Friday. Tonight is Ashtar Command night. And first and foremost, we say hello to our star family on the ships that are watching our show on monitoring screens throughout the universe. We thank you for being here. We thank our Earth-based viewers who are here on TikTok for coming here on your Saturday night. Flossie Jane, Marinee, sometimes it's me. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Shell, welcome. The Crafters, thank you for the heart. Thank you, Lucas, for being here. Everybody coming in here. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here tonight. We welcome you. We're just getting started. It's only about 15 after. And we're glad to be here. Jose Rod, Cleo, good to see you. Silverhawk, Bernie, hey Bernie. And so we're going to get into the galactic levels tonight. Peaches, welcome. Donita, welcome. Donita, Treefully Speak. Peoples 100. Blessed Mom, good to see you. Thank you for the share. Everybody share. That's one of the good things. Go to my bio if you're not following us and you're new. Please press the red button and also press the like button on my bio. My Ashtar Command Spaceship News YouTube channel, please go to that and go to my link there to subscribe to my channel. That's where all the shows are being uploaded. I think I'm about 2 shows behind, maybe, but they are being uploaded onto YouTube. Lavola, good to see you. Everybody, thank you for the roses. Blessed Mom. All the people coming in here from around the world, welcome. And we're just getting started. Our numbers will go up. We'll probably have the time between now and by the time 1 in the morning happens, we'll have a couple hundred people on here. So please share. Please let people know we're here. Ozzy, good to see you. FYP, everybody. Always a good thing to FYP on Ashtar Command Night. Lily, who's ever going to be here is going to be here. You know, we look at every day as the first day on TikTok because we never know who's there. We don't assume everybody who's supposed to be here is here. There's millions and millions of people on TikTok out there that are definitely not aware of the fact that we exist. And we know that. So we have to reach out to everybody. Mike Masters, everybody coming in here. Welcome. Annette, welcome. Judith, welcome. All the folks coming in here. And I will also do some sharing here too. I'm just going to make sure people know we're here. And who's ever to be here shall be here. We're just sending some vibes out. You got about 17 after, about 79 folks in here right now. Hopefully we'll get more than that. We'll see what happens tonight. And if we don't get more than that, that's what it is. You know, if we have only 78 people in here, that's what it is. So we go with the flow of it. If we should have more people in here, the more the better. You know, definitely good to see everybody coming in here. This is Ashtar Command Radio, and not Ashtar Command Radio. Yes, why did I say Ashtar Command Radio? Well, I do the radio show, but it's not Ashtar Command Radio. Hey, yeah, it's good to see you. Rosella, thank you. We appreciate you. There we go. We're getting up near 100. I know we can do better than that. Let's share and like. FYP. Let the universe bring in all the people that are supposed to be here. Sue House, Peggy. I don't know what time. Are we setting our clocks forward or backwards? I have no idea if we're going forwards or backwards. When it comes to the time change, I'm a little bit messed up. Daryl Steele, welcome. I think we're going forward. Okay. So we're going forward. Len, thank you for the gifts. This planet gets me messed up with the going forward and backwards. We're going forward to spring, which is good. Rita Lynn, good to see you. I'm sure a lot of people have been messed up by this forward thing. You lose an hour of sleep. Okay. Well, we're not going to lose too much here because we're all coming in here. Ashtar Command Night. Good evening, Acid TV. Okay. And we're glad to have everybody coming in here. As we get into it, hey, Beth, welcome. April is in the hospital. Yes, I've talked to April. I know what happened, so we're praying that she gets better. Definitely praying that she gets better. Love and light to her always. She does some tremendous work, and we definitely send our energy of love to her and light. It was her leg. The whole story to it, but anyway, we just wish her that she gets better. I am not sure. I haven't been. I talked to her the other day. I'm not really sure, but I just been sending light and love. So let's all do that. Send all our light. Jerry says she's good. Thank you, Maria. Good to have you with us. Welcome. Lada 4321, welcome. WT Echo, welcome. WT Echo. Robert, welcome. Robert Cardassi. All the people coming in here for the first time. You're watching our Saturday night Ashtar Command Night, where we talk about contact, where we talk about our star family, which exists, and hopefully, I know Bazella. Last night, she was going to be going, she's a contactee. She goes physically on the ships herself. There's a few people in our viewership that, hey, sweet tea, that actually, hey, Jill Z, Terry Sorensen, welcome, that actually, hey, awareness, that actually go on, thank you for the gifts, I appreciate Leanna, that actually go on the ships. Our new friend over in Scotland, Kate, is one of them. And then we have, of course, our sister, April, who's friends with furries. Then we have Rosella. She also goes on these ships as well. Hopefully, let's see. Let me just make sure something here. Thank you, Bonnie Ellis, for sharing. Calico, thank you for being here. Marley, welcome, Marley. All the people coming here. Tammy Burnett. Hey, Tammy. Toad 1124, welcome. Sunchild, good to see you. Yeah, that other page might be something I created that I didn't finish. I think I created one other page. I went into it, and I'm pretty sure that's something I created initially, so I wouldn't worry about it. There's nothing going on there. P. Flip, Carrie. Hey, Carrie, welcome. Jersey for Life, good to see you. Everybody coming in here, welcome to our show and more. Nanny Sue 46. Hey, Nanny Sue. Wayne, welcome, Wayne. Emerson, welcome, Emerson. Good evening, Lisa. It's Beyond, welcome. User 374, welcome. User everybody. Raven Haas, I think it is. Welcome, Raven. James Stewart, and all the people. Dale Hunt. There's too many people. Howdy, good to see you, Dale Hunt. Welcome to Encounters, the Ashtar Command Night. Mike, welcome. Maria, welcome. I think it's Zika. Melanie 58, welcome. Lupita, welcome. Welcome, Lupita. Golden Bear, good evening. Fall Towers, Camilla, welcome, Camilla. Anna, all the beautiful people around the world, wherever you are. Sal 3649, welcome, Sal. Good evening, Daisy Dogs. Len Ling, welcome, Len Ling. That Guy Willa. Hey, that Guy Willa. Airplane something. Blue something. Welcome. Jake Hate. Live in the moment. Live in the moment. Kathleen, welcome. Anyway, welcome everybody who's coming in here. All the good people, all the new people, all the people that are just finding us here. This is our Saturday night contact show of the Ashtar Command. We talk about everything regarding Ashtar Command here, and we're glad to have you with us. And 11:24 on the East Coast. Thank you, Flossie Jane. I have been requesting my seat in the Galactic Federation. I request to speak to the council. You're going to have to probably meditate on that one, brother. Darren, good to see you, Darren. It's really through meditation. You know, everything happens through focus and meditation. Oh, you have been? That's good. Well, you know, when it's time to have that intergalactic response, they'll respond. Might not be time yet, you know. Just keep trucking doing it, and it'll eventually get there, you know. Tricky Dick, welcome. Steve Linkers, I think it is. Mommy, welcome. Krista, welcome, Krista. Nate, 2868. I think it's Cause. Nate, 2868, welcome. Like to watch 775. Elaine Doucette, hey, thank you for the hat. Cleo, I appreciate it. Penny Cash. And we're going to get into some stuff here. Some things here. I got my apple cider. No, you never want to demand anything. The star beings are not, star people will not go by demand. You don't ever demand anything. You just have to be patient. I'm sure you are. No, you never demand anything. The space people that you're connected with are probably aware of you. You know, if they're interested in contacting you, they will. Thank you for the live on air. We're doing good, Leslie. We're doing real good here, and feeling really at peace and harmony. I'm really happy to be here. You know, good to have everybody here. Felicia, welcome. Jasmine, welcome. Oh yeah, the space people know. They know. You always want to be high vibe, positive when trying to contact your star people or your star family. Liberation, good to see you, brother. Much peace and love. Let's see here. Am I associated with the Palladians? Well, the Palladians are associated with the Ashtar Command. So Palladians, the Syrians, the Arcturians, and many, many other civilizations of light are connected what we call Ashtar Command. Ashtar Command, for new people, represents the cosmic, Christed galactic forces throughout the multiverse. And I came here to Earth many years ago when I was a kid. Well, I came here just like any human being, but I came here to experience the human consciousness, to experience the human existence, to experience all that is within this planetary system. And I have, and I'm still experiencing everything in the planetary system. I was thinking of my space family last night and got a flash. Very interesting. You know, that's the thing. When you think about your star family, when you focus on your star family, you will actually connect with them. They will connect with you on some level. So that goes from within communications. So you never know when your star family, hey, Iron Warrior, you never know when your star family, Van Z, welcome, is going to connect with you. Betty Joe Boops. You know, you never know. I'm a Palladian Lyran. That's a good thing that you can remember that, Darren. You know, it's a good thing. A lot of people, Darren and many others, as you remember who you are, that's the first step in knowing a lot more things. You know what I mean? So everything we're doing here is focused tonight on the Ashtar Command. I take this night to really be laser focused. Reet, welcome. What are these drones or space saucer? In terms of galactic understanding, I would just answer your question this way, that when you experience a ship that is of the star family, star people, the galactic forces of light. You will know it by the energy coming from the spaceship. Inside the spaceship, to answer your question, will be a higher intelligence of space people or star people. If you're seeing something that, just as you're mentioning the word drone, and you don't have any energy to it when you see it, that would be more terrestrial. That would be a terrestrial type object, unrelated to it. So tonight we're being laser focused on the Ashtar levels, which I definitely think are very important now. And we spend this time tonight answering questions about the command, about contact, about what's happening around the planet, what's happening around the universe. These are the things we take time to do tonight that we don't always do during the week, because we're always interviewing people about all the other things in the galactic. But tonight, yes, we are focused on the aspects of our space families, be it Palladian, Arcturian, Andromedan, whatever it is, they, the space people, do exist. Okay? Darren says he has a light being angel that comes to me almost every night in meditation. That's beautiful, Darren. So, Darren, you're having, in your meditation, when you go to do your meditation, you already have that contact. And that guidance through meditation is the way that you could be connecting with your star family. And that is something very beautiful. Natasha, good to have you with us. Good star, very good on that. I bet a long time after you and I are gone, there still won't be disclosure. So I'm not a betting person, Stephen, but I'm willing to tell you as a contactee, a person that doesn't channel, a person that doesn't read channelings, a person that has been on this trip for a long time, before I even knew what it was as a kid in the 60s, that I can tell you that there will be contact. And there will be contact with some beautiful people, star people, that come from all over the universe. You might know, Stephen, that on our planet, there are not only galactic portals all over the world where the space people come in and out with their ships. There's also space people living in our oceans, living in the inner earth called the Agartha network, known as the subterranean cities, inside Mount Shasta, the city of Telos, which actually does exist. They're not just coming here, they already are here. So when we talk about, Steve, your question or your comment, I bet long after you and I are gone, there still won't be disclosure. We're going to see disclosure, and we're going to see it soon. And the disclosure that we're going to have, brothers and sisters, is not going to be coming from any earth-based origin, meaning any earth-based government. It's going to be coming from the star people. It's going to be coming from those of us that are awakened, who came here and awakened as starseed, who came here on a mission, who came here with an understanding of who we are. Now, for those that don't have an understanding of who you are, or are doubtful that there can ever be contact, because let's face it, ever since the internet, the people that channel on Facebook, for example, every year they would say, oh, we're getting ready, you're beautiful, we're going to contact you. Now, again, understand the difference between somebody on Facebook channeling a space being or a space person, and every year those people all would agree with each other, something, a kumbaya moment's going to happen, when in fact, every year it never physically happens. But the things we're talking about are real. The contacts we're talking about are going to be real. Why do you think all these things are happening around the world? Why do you think all these orb objects are popping up and other types of looking spaceships are popping up? I call them spaceships. They're not spaceships in the terminology of the way we look at spaceships, but they're real. All right? They're real. And it's my job here in my mission. Hey, Mahansuk. Hey, brother. It's my mission here to wake people up about the Ashtar realm. What is the Ashtar realm? Anybody know? Hey, Scrubs USA Shop, good to see you. I know there's some people here that have never heard of the Ashtar command, and that's fine. That's why I'm here. to kind of shake the foundations of what you believe. All right? Good to see you, brother. So, how do we perceive reality? What is reality? You know, is this reality? Is the things around us that are happening here now a reality or an illusion? You know, we have to realize there's a larger situation occurring beyond Earth and on Earth at this time. Our vibrational patterns are increasing, and because they're increasing, it's allowing us to understand who we are. And granted, not everybody yet understands who they are, which is fine. Everybody's going to have that wake-up moment individually. Everybody will. You know? And it says, Stevens, in our history, they have been here for years. It's called Narubu, so explain our history. They talk about Narubu. Narubu is part of this whole thing. It's not the only thing. So you have Narubu, Stephen, very true. And then you have the inner Earth population of highly advanced space people and those living throughout the world in our space cities, in our oceans and seas. So Narubu, yes, does exist. But that's not the only part of it. There are many, many civilizations involved in what's going to be happening, so to speak. Okay? Many, many civilizations. Gary, good to see you. Dee, welcome. Everybody coming in here. And the Anunnaki are also part of, they're not separated from, let's just also say, and I've spoken about this in the realm of contact, the Anunnaki work with the Ashtar Command directly. Now, they weren't always where they are now, but they are now living in a sense of harmony and peace and higher frequency. And the Anunnaki work within the same realms as the Pleiadians, the Arcturians, and others that are here to assist Earth. Yes, we've had contact for billions of years. This planet, being billions of years old, has had contact through all the different histories of the planet. Now, what kind of contact it had for billions of years? Hard to say. All the pyramid structures, all the different things that are around. So if you look at all the pyramid structures that have been put on Earth, they came from the star people. They were, I don't care if it's Mexico or Egypt or, Bonzia. These pyramids were created, and they also were transmitters and receivers for the space people traveling to Earth and away from Earth. So the star people are here. They've been here. The thing now that's different about this is the star people want to make contact with the population of Earth. The Ashtar Command, which represents many, many civilizations of light, they want to make contact with us. You and me. So it's a misnomer when you mention, I know they made us. The star people did not make us. The Creator made us. The Creator made all the star people. The Creator made all the planets, all the solar systems, galaxies. Way beyond our comprehension of reality, of understanding. The Creator created everything. Everything. But the star people did not make us. We came from the stars. So we were not, your comment is very interesting. The star people did not make us. We came from the stars. All right? There's this belief that some people have, and I understand it, that there are people that believe that star people created humanity. Humanity was created by the Creator, just as the Creator created all the different civilizations, the Pleiadians, the Andromedans, Syrians, all the different civilizations that exist in light were created by the Creator. Right? That's really what happened. And as we were created by the Creator, we became more, our vibrational levels increased. Our understandings increased. We've had ebb and flow on this planet Earth for billions of years. And some say that as well. So in terms of the galactics, we weren't actually seeded. We did come here through a situation of volunteerism. What does that mean? We as human beings that were in the human form volunteered, Mercury Man, good to see you, to come to Earth, That's called being a star seed. What does star seed mean? It means that you came from space, you had a space consciousness, you forgot the consciousness when you came here and were born into a human family for your whatever generation you're from. And you came here to experience this realm. As you experience this realm, you've experienced everything that can possibly happen on Earth. Good, bad, ugly, and whatever. You've experienced it. You're experiencing it now. You're not running away from it, but every experience changes your vibrational frequency. You see? Your vibrational frequency is going up, not down. It can only go down if you let it go down. Your vibrational patterns within the cellular structure of your body are increasing now. Do you understand? What I'm speaking to you in now is my cosmic space consciousness. I'm not talking in just a regular talk show host mode. I'm talking right now in a very different frequency. So our souls, what you call souls, were created by the Creator. The Creator created all the souls of every single living, breathing being in the universe. Every plant, every flower, every fruit, every vegetable, every animal, all created by the Creator. All of it. Not just human, every single life existing out there created by the Creator. Yeah, the Anunnaki have been here for billions of years, just as many other civilizations. The Andromedan and many other civilizations have been coming here on and off for billions of years. So as you understand these things, thank you, Joe Miles P. Thank you. So when I speak of these things, I speak from direct understanding through a Christ cosmic consciousness, which I'm operating in right now. I'm operating in my Christ cosmic consciousness. So as God created the Anunnaki, God created all the different species throughout the multiverse, including the human race. 5D Mermaid Vibes, I like that name, welcome. Including the mermaids or mer people, all created by God or the Creator. Every single living life form is created by one Creator. On Earth, the yellow orbs, Gene Harper, let's just say in general, if you see large orbs flying in the skies amongst the stars, those are from higher vibrational energies of light. In general, speaking in general. Okay, so Stephen, the way I came here, my space consciousness came here from my space body. My space body is in stasis. My physical space body is alive and well and protected on a spaceship in stasis. For those that understand what the word stasis means in relation to cosmic understanding or reality, that my space body is alive and well, and everybody who understands the word stasis, who understands who they are or where they came from, has a space body. Okay? And so if you're having contact, see, Mike has a great story of contact with an orb in New Jersey. And maybe we'll get to that in just a little bit. Let me just continue my thought process here for a moment. So, and great interaction, Stephen. So, yeah, I got to go back to what your comment was here. The Anunnaki might have been doing something like that, but then again, I've not heard of that. Our DNA, our vibrational frequencies has changed. So it's now 2025 on the Earth here. Our vibrational patterns have switched. In 30 years, the people on Earth in general have actually gone into a very high vibrational frequency. Do I believe Buster Braggins in that in your question about the children, they most likely do exist. There have been documentaries about it. I don't really focus on it much. I focus more on the high vibrational frequencies within the Ashtar command, and that's what tonight's about. So if they do exist, they're not in my vibrational vision, so to speak. Let's see, Natasha, tell me about it. Laugh. The AD8. Nowhere. We were just raised in a whole different vibration. I think I understand, Natasha, your question or your comment. Greetings, Casey. So, in terms of vibrational patterns, this is really important to understand. 70s, 80s children, yeah. And the 60s children's, their vibrational patterns were definitely experimenting on many levels. But as we talk about cosmic consciousness is so beautiful. If we all achieve that part of ourselves to go into the higher states of consciousness, it will make hey, thank you for the live on the air gift. We will be able to really grasp a lot of what's going on here. Shamama, thank you for that. Toxic, welcome. Ruby, welcome. Care Bear, welcome. Mary, welcome. Ernie, welcome to Ashtar Command Night. Let me get some cider here. I'm just looking at your comments here. Welcome. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you, Jersey. Thank you for the fish. Hey, Palladium Rainbow. Thank you for the cheers. Hey, Canada. Danielle, welcome. White Orchard. Annie, hello. Sammy, welcome. All the new people coming here. 4100. Welcome. So as you come in here, we're in a very beautiful vibrational energy. And I have one of my crystals here on Ashtar Command Night. This is a Lemurian starseed crystal. Okay. The meditation room is coming along. I'm not ready to show it yet, but between now and next week, it should be ready. And again, every crystal I have, I use these crystals in my mission work. I use these crystals in my Ashtar Command work over the last 20 years. The command has guided me when I've gone to big crystal shows to use certain crystals. I use some of these for communications. I use some of these for healing purposes. And all my crystals are very specific. The command guides me all the time to what specific crystals that I should be using. And I do. And one day you're going to see all the ET crystals, the high vibrational crystals that I've been given to select over the last 20 years. Every one of these crystals are activated from the highest levels of light. So when I get crystals, I use it for my mission work. I use it for my workshops. I am very, very, thank you. Oh, good brother. So Mahan Suk, I did some Ashtar Command work with him a while ago. And I did some healing work with him on his back, and it's much better. So I've been gifted by my father the ability to do a number of things with the palm of my hands. One of the things I do is I unblock blockage in consciousness. So if you are a person that feels you're connected to the stars, but you're blocked, or you feel that you're blocked, you can't remember anything, I've been able to unblock consciousness. Hey, Trav, take care. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. So to unblock consciousness is a very important thing. If your consciousness is blocked, hey, light of love, good to have you with us. Thank you, Tara. If your consciousness is blocked, when you go to sleep, you're not able to make the connections. All right? Corrupt Gov, I like that name. You're not able to make connections. One of the things, and as I talk about these, we'll get into some of these things here. Light of Love, guy out of in Mexico made it, maybe something. Native, New Mexico. I'm just reading comments. Alyssa, welcome. So when we think about galactic interconnections, everything we do will make a difference. Yes, if you, Lisa Marie, very true. If you are unblocked, you will actually make contact. One of the things that's very important, as I teach people on Earth about the Ashtar Command levels, is to make contact with that realm of consciousness. One must be open to doing that. And it's not just saying, I'm going to try to do it, I hope to do it, maybe someday I can do it. I've met people over the last 20 years that say, Commander, I've tried to do this, I can't do it. There's not such a thing as trying to do anything, or I can't do anything. The word can't is out of my vocabulary. I don't believe in can't. I believe we all can do it. I believe that every single person on this planet, if they choose to open their eyes, can do it, meaning unblock your consciousness. So many human beings operate in a 3D consciousness, which is they do everything that they do now in terms of what they see around them. They don't see the things that are beyond them. That doesn't go for everybody. There's a lot of people in this room that see beyond this particular realm. But there are other people that don't. They need help. They need help getting there. And I understand that. And that's why we're here. We're here to shake things up a bit on this planet. And to shake things up, it's about coming together, about understanding. And we'll do a little bit. I hear some people saying they feel like they're blocked. So it's not one person that's blocked. So tonight, because it is Ashtar Command night, we will do some stuff here to experiment with unblocking consciousness, which is something that I'm able to do. I haven't done it often, but I am able to do it. Oh yeah, Lisa, we'll be doing, when it gets warmer out, we'll be doing some gatherings here in Connecticut. We'll have an Ashtar Command gathering in Connecticut to have contact with our space family. We'll be doing that later as we get into the late spring, early summer. You'll hear about it. We'll be posting videos here. King Beer Productions, good to see you. It's been a while. So that will be coming as it gets warmer. Oh, you're in Southbury. That's my own stopping grounds, Lisa. We used to be in that community for many years. We actually had a sighting of, I think, off of the reservoir, up where the satellite towers are. Many years ago, we saw a red bell-shaped ship. And we knew it was a bell-shaped ship, and we knew it was connected with the Ashtar Command. This is many, many years ago. Yeah, I mean, I think a white orchard, Annie, it could be that many do feel kind of blocked. So we're going to do something. We'll take a moment or two. And we'll do a little thing here, because now we have the green screens off. We'll do a little thing here to help unblock consciousness so that you can start practicing learning how to make contact with your star family. We can do that here. See, I have the power in a non-egotistical way. My power is the power of liberation, of cosmic liberation of consciousness. And we can do some of that tonight if people want to. We can do some of that. We'll do a few things here tonight. Thank you, Jersey. Thank you for that. So I'm going to definitely do that. I might use some crystals here. I might not. It all depends. I might just use the palm of my hand. Tony C. and the Jets. Hey, Tony C. So go with the flow, because it's our show's here till 1 a.m. in the morning. So we have plenty of time. We're going to get into all kinds of Ashtar stuff. So just relax. Don't prejudge anything. Let go of any prejudgment and allow things to just happen. All right? So we will do that. And I love to do things that will help liberate consciousness. Because liberating your consciousness, for me, is the most beautiful, loving thing I can do. One of the more beautiful things I can do. So here's how it works. I want everyone here who's coming in and everyone who's here now, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take a deep breath if you're sitting on a futon, on a bed, wherever you are, couch, wherever you are, get comfortable. So let's just make believe that we're in a big room with me, that we're all together in this big room, almost 300 of us here. And I see almost 300 of you out there all over the world right here. And as we come together, we all sit quietly, take a deep breath in and out of our nostrils 3 or 4 times, and we relax. And as we all relax and we allow ourselves to turn off our brain, the key thing is to turn off the brain, right? So we turn off the brain, which kind of confuses people. We turn off the brain, right? And we're going to turn it off, aren't we? As the world turns off the brain, all the people coming in here from all over the world, we're doing this thing here on Ashtar Command Night. I'm going to help you unblock your consciousness. It's your brain that is blocking your higher self, your consciousness. Now, you might say, how is that possible that the brain is blocking me? There is a situation of being programmed in your consciousness since birth. When you were a kid, the way you got blocked is through all the earth-based schooling of this world. Now, what we're going to do is teach you to unprogram yourself to be unblocked so you can see beyond this realm, this particular earth reality. And we're going to help all of you. Now, you don't want to participate in it, you don't have to, that's cool. But if you do want to participate in it, I guarantee you, when you go to sleep tonight, you will have cosmic dreams that are positive. Wouldn't you like that? Having positive dreams that are positive? Dreams that allow you to finally start to learn how to be telepathic, and your telepathy doesn't bounce back to you. It goes into the galactic universe, connecting you with that which is your star family. Everybody here has a star family. I don't care who you are. No one's less or more than the other. No one's better or worse than the other. Everybody here is equal to each other. It's just that some people are blocked from their cosmic understanding of consciousness, and this is where we will help you, okay? And I do this freely here because I believe this has to be done. I do this freely here because I love everyone, every single one of you, even those I don't even know. Love is the highest foundation of consciousness. Love is the highest foundation of consciousness. And if we all, as Hansuk said, we are one. If we all are in that one consciousness of love, which our space family is operating in, we will be able to vibrate at the same equal frequency in terms of communicating physically and telepathically with our star family. Okay, so I'm going to help people here. And I'm not saying that every one of you, I'm not saying this is going to happen overnight for every single person, but I do understand that if people practice what I am preaching in a cosmic way, you will have an experience. Hey, KKS, good to see you. So let us begin. I want everyone to close their eyes. I want everybody to relax. I want everybody around the world to breathe in, and I want everyone to breathe out. I want everyone to breathe in and everyone to breathe out. And do this a couple of times. And keep your eyes closed. No opening your eyes. Eyes have to be closed. So you don't see the physical reality of where you are in your room. You need to go out of that reality, which is 3D. We're taking you into a higher state of consciousness. All of you. Every one of you. Wherever you are. Doesn't matter. Okay. And as you're all joining us here to do this, we're going to teach you how to unblock your consciousness. Part of what I'm going to do is use the palm of my hands here. You see these hands? Yes, they're human hands. They say, oh, what's he doing? He's got hands. Yes, I do have hands. I want all of you to close your eyes. I want all of you to relax. And what we're going to do is shoot beams of light into your brain area. And the brain area is where the blockage occurs. I want you to keep your eyes closed. In a few minutes, as you focus and breathe in, breathe out, relax, 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 we're going to unblock your consciousness. There might be some brains that resist it, and that's fine. There might be some people that have brains that are resisting, letting go, letting go, letting go. But once you let go, brothers and sisters, once you let go, you'll be free. And I'm talking about a different kind of freedom. A freedom that goes beyond your conscious levels of understanding. A freedom that in terms allows you to communicate finally and unblocks the ability for your cosmic star family to communicate with you. And that communications will be in your dream state to start. It will start in your dream state, and it will actually end up being a physical reality at some point in the future. A physical reality after you are liberated from being blocked in your brain consciousness. Do you understand? My name is CmdrAleon. I'm host of Encounters. I'm also host of tonight's Ashtar Command Night every Saturday night. I'm here to do a lot of different things. I'm not beholden to one thing. I'm not formatted to one program. I don't believe in programs. I believe in liberation of consciousness. And that's what we're here to do. Please close your eyes and relax. Welcome all the new people coming in here. And as we do this, brothers and sisters, the heat energy is coming out of my palms. I'm going to shoot it all over the world. And as you keep your eyes closed, do not look. The key thing is to keep your eyes closed, or else you're not doing it correctly. That's the only one thing I would say. Keep your eyes closed, relax, breathe in, breathe out of your nostrils, breathe in, breathe out of your nostrils, brothers and sisters. This is an activation moment. So we're going to activate your consciousness to remember. When you go to sleep tonight, you'll keep a journal. Every single person have an empty journal or a booklet that's empty. In the morning, you'll write down what you remember. In the morning, you'll write down everything you remember about this. I believe many of you who are doing this and following my instructions will, in the nights to come, start having communications with your cosmic Christed star family. And understand the words I'm using. Cosmic Christed star family. Very important. Cosmic Christed star family is not just a bunch of words. It is an important energy, an important frequency. And what we're doing here, we're upping and amping the frequency in your consciousness so that you'll be able to make those communications occur in your own life. My whole thing here coming to Earth is about liberation of consciousness, not control of human beings. I have no wish to have control of anything. There's too much of that on Earth, on this particular realm. We're here to liberate consciousness so you are now able to freely communicate with your star family. Okay? Liberation of your consciousness, brothers and sisters. Do you understand? Liberation of consciousness. Liberation of consciousness. Close your eyes if you're coming in here just to let people know, even though I'm being repetitive, I have to do that because there are people just coming in here not knowing what's going on. What we're doing here right now in Ashtar Command Night, for the moment, we are working on your consciousness. But to do that, you need to clear your mind, close your eyes, wherever you are, get relaxed. Whether it's a futon or a chair or whatever, get comfortable. For all the new people coming in here. And as we work on heat energy, We're doing this to help open the consciousness to the cosmic levels. So every person in here, I'm hoping to affect every single person in here in a very positive, beautiful way. In a very positive, beautiful way. Everyone will feel things that I'm doing right here in a different way, all in a different way. I see you as you see me. I see you as you see me, brothers and sisters. I see the beauty of your soul, of your consciousness. And all you need to do is see the beauty of your soul and your consciousness. And as you see the beauty of your soul and your consciousness, you're able to see beyond this realm and reality. Do you understand? And as I shoot the beams of light to everybody's physical body, it's to uplift you into a vibrational pattern that will unblock your consciousness. So when you go to sleep tonight, you're going to keep a journal. This is your homework. International galactic homework. Keep a journal and write down in the morning what you remember. No one should be blocked. No one on this planet should be blocked of their cosmic consciousness. And we're here to make sure you're not blocked anymore. But part of the reason, or part of the way in which one is unblocked, is by allowing themselves to let go of all the things they've been taught on the planet Earth. Letting go of all the teachings on Earth that you've been taught, whether you have religious teachings, science teachings, school and high school, whatever it might be. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go of all those things, all those belief systems. And those belief systems were put into your consciousness of your brain to keep you from remembering who you are. Could you imagine being a baby, an innocent little child, little boy, little girl, has no belief systems, comes with full clear consciousness, and then as you grow older, you're programmed. So you forget who you are. What I'm doing here is to liberate consciousness tonight. Part of what I'm doing. Liberate consciousness and remember who you are. Liberate consciousness and remember who you are. Liberate consciousness and remember who you are. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Because it is. The only reason it wouldn't be easy if you fight or your brain fights you, which is your higher self. When the brain fights your higher self, it becomes maybe a little bit harder. But when your brain does not fight you and gives in, then you can liberate consciousness within your brain. Everything flows at a very beautiful place. Very beautiful place. And as you see me, I see you. As we look in each other's eyes, we see each other. And we see the truth of the beingness within us. And when you look at someone's eyes directly, you see the cosmic soul that they are, not just a human being on the outside. But the fact is, there is the cosmic you. The cosmic you exists within you. Remember this. The cosmic you exists within the human you. What is the cosmic you versus the human you? The human you is you here who is experiencing earth-based reality. The cosmic you is the true you that is now fully awakened to the fact that you remember where you come from. That's the cosmic you. The human you is here for the ride of the experience, who volunteered to come here. Many of you don't realize this. You volunteered to come to Earth. Say, I don't remember doing that. I don't remember volunteering to come to Earth. We all did. We just don't remember. Now, I remember. Some of you do remember. Not everybody does remember. We've all volunteered to come to this planet. We have. Yes. And everyone here has a mission. Now, Many of you might not know what your mission is yet, but do you realize that every one of you is important? Not in an egotistical way. When I use the word important, I don't mean, oh, I'm important. I'm really important. You're not really, really important in that way. You're important in another way that has nothing to do with ego. You're important in that you are here to help the planet. You're here to transform the planet. You're here to bring the planet into a golden age of peace and understanding. Every one of you are. You know, you wouldn't be here if that wasn't the case. But every one of you are here to bring the planet into the new earth. And the new earth and the Ashtar Command, which is here to help assist the planet, are going to interact with humanity. And that humanity is us. We're not separated from them, we just don't remember who we were. All right, so all the star people, I call them star people, star family, are here to interact with us. They're here to be with us. Don't be afraid of that experience. Don't be afraid to have that memory. Don't be afraid when your consciousness is unblocked. Now that your consciousness will be unblocked, if you let it be unblocked, that you are now going to have contact with somebody in your star family. I don't know what planet. I don't know what solar system. I don't even know what galaxy. But you're going to know if you let yourself go and you let yourself let go of what you have been programmed to believe to be true. When you let your programming down or your guard down, you can then get into that cosmic understanding of vibrational frequency. And that everybody can do. You know, I'm here for you. I'm here for all of you. You know, I'm not just here for myself. I'm selfless. My love is selfless for all of you, new and old viewers of the show on Saturday night. I'm here for you. You know, I'm not here to make $1 million. I'm here for you. You know, I'm not charging $100 or $200 to subscribe to a special teaching. I don't need to do that. That's not my mission. My mission here is to do what I'm supposed to do to liberate the planet, and that means liberating consciousness. Right? Hey, Jeffrey, Giant 57. Good to meet you, brother. So we're here in Connecticut. And we're here on planet Earth in Connecticut. But we do our mission work here, wherever you are. Good to have you with us, Jeffrey. Blue Wednesday, welcome. Everybody out there, welcome. Really. You know, glad you're here. Glad you found us. Because you're going to be addicted to this show. This show's on almost 7 nights a week, 11 to 2 Eastern. 11 to 1, that's not 2, 1. But on Saturday nights, we do a thing called Ashtar Command Night. What we're doing now is talking about liberating consciousness. Okay? And I want people that want to participate in this, we're going to do it one more time. I want you to close your eyes, all 335 people. If you stick around and let yourself relax a little bit, you'll be able to do this particular project, which is a teaching that I'm giving you at the moment to liberate your consciousness so that you can actually contact your star family. I know many of you would like to do this. There's no question that many of you here, all 336 of you, would like to contact your star family. Give me a minute here. Oh, give me a second. That many of you would like to contact your star family. And as you allow yourself to let go of your human consciousness, the 3D world consciousness, you will be able to do this. So I want everyone who's not done this yet, we're going to be repetitive for the purpose of helping you. I want to help every single person out here. I want you to let go and trust me that what I'm going to do here will help you. Okay? Everything I do here is to help people. So I want you to close your eyes and I want you to let go of your brain. Kimberly, go ahead. But I want everyone to let go of their brain consciousness and allow me to do some energy work on all of you around the world. I can do all 300 plus people here. I don't have to do one person. I can do every single individual, whether you're in Africa, whether you're in France, whether you're in the Netherlands or Germany or in Sweden or in Scotland. It doesn't matter where you are. I'm going to work with every single human being on here tonight. Every single person. If you allow me to do the work, I will help you. Okay? I will help each one of you. So please close your eyes. I have to trust in that. I can't see you, but I have to trust that you're closing your eyes. You're going to do, like Masters, welcome, that you're going to breathe in and breathe out of your nostrils a couple of times. As you do so, allow yourself to feel the heat energy that I'm going to be shooting on every human being around the planet. Okay? Every single one of you. All the beautiful people here. You're all beautiful people. Remember that. No, we can maybe help heal some stuff on the PTSD. So, but I think closing your eyes and just allowing yourself to go through this, Kimberly, will help. We're now shooting energy down into your consciousness. And for those that aren't participating, I'll know it. Close your eyes. Allow yourself to turn off your brain in order for this to work. That's the key factor.
It's impossible to compare everything in the world to determine what the best
Uh-oh.
is overall. Try asking me something more specific.
You're not going to believe what just happened. I'm not going to mention its name. That little app just spoke in the other room. I didn't ask any questions. No, that shouldn't block anything. I didn't even mention the hey, good to have you with us, please. Julian, welcome. We're doing a unblocking of consciousness. We're going to help people on Astro Command Night remember how to make contact with their star family. Yeah, Peggy, that was my A app. It started talking without me doing anything. So everybody, please try to, as hard as it can be for some, turn your brain off right now. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. Yes. Urban Pures, yes. You're welcome. Yeah, Marine, try. Marine, just let go. If you let go, Marine, we can help you. Hey, Living. Well, we'll help you focus. Close your eyes. I want you, Marine, to close your eyes with everybody. That is a special starlight that I have set up here. Every Saturday night, I don't use my green screen. I'm using this. I'm putting everybody into a state of higher consciousness. And I use this every Saturday night to get people to relax on our Ashtar Command night. Hey, Barbara, good to see you. Barbara, join us for this special moment. Please close your eyes. Take a deep breath, everyone coming in here. In pursuit of, welcome. We're going to just do a little bit more of this. Oh, good. I want everyone to let go, let go, let go. I won't know in the next 24 hours who actually participated or really did practice what we're doing here. My goal is to unblock your consciousness within the 3D level. Thank you, Jennifer. I know there are many people that are following what I'm doing here, others that are probably thinking too much. Let go of your consciousness, of your mind, in order for this to work. What we're doing is we're here to unblock the brain so that you can actually connect with your cosmic Christed star family in terms of inner communications. Michelle, I wouldn't be able to tell you that off the bat, but probably tomorrow night I can do something like that. We can do a scanning tomorrow night, and then we'd be happy to facilitate that. Michelle, join us here, and we'll definitely work on your conscious levels. That goes for anybody else here. We're on at 11 o'clock nightly. This is our Ashtar Command night. If you're new to the show, welcome. Every Saturday night we come together all over the world in our broadcast to talk about the Ashtar Command to space people, about contact. But on other nights we do a lot of different things. So welcome. Good, Lisa Marie. We appreciate that. We're going to get back into more discussion about the Ashtar Command, about the space people. And I'm glad everyone is here. Elvira, good to have you with us. Welcome, everybody, all the new people. We usually have anywhere from 300 to 400, 500 people a night in here. It all depends if what they're doing. You're welcome, PT, Pink Tea. How many people felt the energy? Be honest. We have over 300 people in those that were not going in and out of the live. How many people felt the energy going through their head into their brain area? That's right, Barbara. If we had more time, I think you would have been able to feel it. That's all right. So all the people out there who have felt what I just did for the last half hour or more, when you go to sleep tonight, keep a journal. I want you to do these 3 things tonight when you go to sleep, whatever time zone you're in. Maybe you're just waking up in England for breakfast, but when you do go to sleep, I want you to focus on keeping yourself for the first 10 or 20 minutes into a guided focus. I want you to envision yourself telepathically communicating with your cosmic Christed star family, your eyes closed, as I'm doing now. And as you do this, you're going to ask to communicate with your cosmic Christed star family only beyond Earth. When you do that, then the step number 2 will be, can you respond to my asking for you to communicate with me? And you can do this. This is the second step. And the third step is, Can you give me a sign that you are here? So when you do that in your inner consciousness of having your eyes closed, the inner visual consciousness of them being here will be to either verbally communicate with you and then eventually visually communicate with you, maybe with a spaceship showing up in your area. The third thing is to eventually get to a comfortable point with your star family to directly visit you. Those are the three things. Telepathic communications, the first step, through the meditational levels tonight and every night. The second thing is with your telepathy that you're going to use, you're going to ask your cosmic Christ star family to respond to you out there in the universe, wherever they are, whoever they are. And when you get the verbal communications, you'll know it. And then the third step is to eventually have a physical contact with your star family. And there are people doing this already. Okay? There are people doing this already. So that would be the third most important thing you can do, is to visually have see their spaceships at some point, and everybody will have this opportunity. The third part is to have the physical communications, physically meeting each other. They might just appear in your house, your apartment, your condo, when you're hiking in the woods, on a beach. You can do this, folks. Every one of you can do this. I really do believe every one of you who followed what I was doing tonight, who said they felt it, every single person out there can do this. You know, I'm all about facilitating, helping you get there, getting over that mountain, getting over the hurdles that you've had all these years. Everyone's had hurdles with their consciousness being blocked. I want you to keep a journal with this and let me know what's going on. I want you to do this every night, just like you would go to the gym, to Planet Fitness, and go on the treadmill or something. So what you're going to do is practice with your consciousness, making contact with your star family, every single one of you. And if you keep calling out there in your telepathic communications, each of you will have the ability to make that contact occur. Every one of you. There's not one person here. There's no cannot do this. I can't do it, Commander. I don't think I can do it. Every one of you out there can do it. You have to trust yourself. And if you trust your higher self, that is where it's going to happen. Thank you, Mike Masters. You have to trust your higher self. Do all of you agree to trust your higher self? Everyone of you has a higher self. How many people are going to trust their higher self tonight? That's the more elevated consciousness, your higher self. Not your brain, it's the higher self. Good. Very good. Fat, your higher self is within you. Your higher self has always been with you since you were a baby. All you have to do is turn your brain off, and then your higher self will be more apparent to you. Your higher self is basically the higher spiritual self of who you are. Yeah, the connect to the I am. That's your higher self. You have it. It's there. It's always been there ever since you were a kid. You just have to let go of your brain in order to see it. You'll feel it more than see it. You'll feel the higher self. It is your link up to the cosmic. The higher self is your link up to the cosmic. Do you understand? Interesting. When you hear the tambourines in your left ear, is it them or who talk to you? You might hear tambourines, and that could be a way of them communicating with you. What you need to do is when you hear the tambourines, you need to respond now and say, I am a Christed cosmic human being. And when you hear the tambourines again, ask, are you star family that are presenting the tambourine sounds to communicate with me? So just be very specific and very direct, and that'll help. Okay? Okay. We're gonna. I just muted him for the whole live, so he's muted. Yeah. Denise Mezer, that's a great question. So, it's a funny thing about birds. They can actually be sent to communicate with you. People have all different things. A dove can come over to you, and you can look at the dove, and the dove has some sort of a message, and the space family could send a dove over to you. So yes, there are many different ways. Many different ways. Great question. Yeah, birds are beautiful. You never know. Yeah, I felt you never know what I'm going to do on Saturday nights on Astro Command Night, but I think it's really important to do work with everybody here. Since I am a space being on Earth in human form, I think the request earlier to do this was a great one, and why not? Why not help people unblock consciousness? Because we still have billions of people on here that are unconscious on the planet Earth. So if we can get hundreds of people to have unblocked consciousness to their cosmic star family, then you can help every other person, have a domino effect in a positive way of helping every other human being on the planet understand that you're here to help the planet. You're here to bring in a golden age of peace and love and understanding. And that's where we're going. We're not going backwards. We're going forwards. There's no going back, folks. Remember this. You can't go back. Even if you wanted to run back to a time where you didn't know anything, you can't go back anymore. Not the time to try to go back. Everything is going to be revealed not by Earth-based green beans. Everything's going to be revealed by us who are here, who remember who we are, to liberate the planet. That's how it's going to work. That's how it's going to be. No going back. You volunteered to be here, all of you, whether you realize it or whether you believe it. Every single one of you, no matter what you're going through physically, mentally, whatever, you actually, hey, Sophia, thank you. You all volunteered to be here just like I did. I've been guided to do these broadcasts, to do what I'm doing in media, because that's what I did off planet. I was an intergalactic communicator off planet. I had intergalactic communications with many different civilizations of light on the spaceship. We used different crystallized frequencies, unrelated to Earth-based frequencies. Understand? Unrelated to Earth-based frequencies. The molecular structure of the human consciousness is now changing completely. Your consciousness is shifting. You're not the same person you were 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. You're not the same person, right? Are you? Are you the same person you were 30 years ago, consciously speaking? You're not. If you are, then you're stuck. But you're not. You couldn't be. There's no way you would be. That would be not growing. That means your consciousness to be in a little box. Your consciousness is not in a box, not at all. Your consciousness wants to open up. And tonight, in what we just did, we're now giving you the tools to light the flame of liberation of consciousness. You see, the liberation of your consciousness is going to bring you into beautiful things. Before contact happens on this planet, the sole thing I'm concerned with is the expansion of consciousness. Understand, when our space family comes to Earth in terms of physical contact, they're going to be meeting you for the first time. You're going to be meeting them for the first time. When the contact happens, take care, Kimberly. When the contact happens, it's going to be an experience where they will come off the spaceships and you will see them. They will come off the spaceships and you will see them. So many people on social media that do things, talk about these things, and our focus tonight is Ashtar Command, they're still focused on the 3D world. They don't realize that what we're talking about here is a situation that is coming closer and closer into our reality. Nicole, many of the orbs are sent by the Ashtar Command. Many of the orbs in space that you're seeing are actually, some of them are living consciousness. Some of the orbs are actually spaceships, the real big ones that have space people in them. And also, they are coming from large spaceships, starships, motherships. There are star people in these ships, and they are here to assist the planet. Do you understand? Yes. Daily frequency, that would be good. Sentient light beings. And some of the orbs are living consciousness, sentient light beings. So when we think about these orbs, they're all different kinds of intergalactic orbs. Some of them are sentient light beings. Okay? And I appreciate my moderators like Mahansuk. Brother, you're doing a great job. I want all my moderators to be alert tonight. We always have good moderation, so it's always really good. I appreciate that frequency. So I will bring up some people. I'm going to start doing a little bit here. Let's see. In pursuit of, go into the multi-guest option on Ashtar Command Night. And again, I want to stay focused here. So let me see. The daily frequency will bring them up. Also, what's the other person? In pursuit of, if you're going by multi-guest option, you can come up and I will definitely answer questions. Let's see here. And again, I'm trying to, I want to. Also, I'm going to bring up, before I do that, I'm going to bring up Ozella. And last night she was going to be going on the ship. She's a contactee. Daily frequency. We got here. And Bazell, if you're there, we'll bring you up if you have any updates from the ship. Daily frequency. Welcome to Ashtar Command Night. Here on Saturday. Partner. Good to have you with us.
How you doing?
Good. And you?
Good. Very good. It was a very interesting night out tonight here in Colorado.
Oh, great. And what's happening out there in terms of all the things you're dealing with?
I'm not sure. I think everyone, so you could view, so tonight next to the moon to the right was Mars. And then if you went farther right in the sky, Jupiter was like clear and plain. And then I had a huge orb that's been like coming every night pretty much. Mm-hmm. And it's been really close.
Yeah, those orbs are actually connected with the command. They are actually, how big was the orb?
Huge. I mean, literally, it's in our atmosphere. It's almost like, like so close.
Yeah. So those are actually the big, huge orbs. Those are actually conscious spaceships. Those are created through consciousness. The Ashtar Command people, the star people, through their consciousness can create a huge orb ship. And inside that ship it's a living ship. So that would be specifically what you're looking at is a living ship that you're viewing from where you are.
Right. We only see it the way we do, like from what I've been told, is because it's interdimensional, or so it's multidimensional. So we're actually like seeing like a 4 or 5D image in 3D. So that's why it looks the way it does.
Yeah.
So we actually could see it, in the dimension that their reality would appear different. Possibly, I'm not sure if that's true or not, but.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, the reality that they're in is in a cosmic conscious state where if we were on their orb ship that they created, so when people see those huge orb ships like you're seeing in space, those are created as living ships. We call them living ships. The command has ships that are created through consciousness that look like spaceships that are different from our perception of reality, but they're called living ships.
I'm pretty convinced they can change and cloak and do whatever they want. To be
Oh
honest
yeah,
with
they
you.
can. They can. That big spaceship orb that you're looking at can change its visual reality to the viewer who's tuned in with it. So, and if you're seeing it like on a regular basis,
Hmm.
you can actually use telepathy to communicate with it with your eyes closed. If you focus, I would I would bet that you would eventually get a response.
Yeah, I've tried a few times.
Yeah, I
I'm just
think you
not on the
will.
right frequency.
You'll get on the frequency. The fact that you're able to see it, they know you're looking at them. You just have to let go of thinking what the right frequency is and just call out to them and say, "I see you. You're living a living ship of light. I am so and so. I'd like to get a communications going with you telepathically." So you would do that in inner consciousness in order to make contact with those living
Mhm.
people that are on that ship. They could be light beings. They could be star people, but they are definitely from a higher frequency.
I'm gonna try to get a picture here for you of it in a sec.
Yeah.
But yeah, the moon's been pretty crazy for me lately. Like tonight it was not to the naked eye, just looking at it, but under the lens on the iPhone, it's crazy like blood yellow. You know, it's been yellow.
Mm.
I've had an egg yolk color. I've had the moon just looking all kinds of crazy
Yeah, and a
lately.
lot of that is happening because of the atmospheric changes of the planet. So when you
Hmm.
see different colors, you're getting stuff that's in our atmosphere that is basically showing you that color based on whatever the energy is that's coming through from different things in our atmosphere. But yeah, so I haven't really looked at it tonight because I've been in here, but
Hmm.
I can understand that it has different colors depending on what is in our atmosphere in terms of covering an area. It could cause a different type of color to it. So
Yeah, I
that's
see some
interesting.
pretty crazy colors. Like
Yeah,
one the other day was like an egg yolk.
yeah.
But do you
You
think
know,
the solar flares are affecting the atmosphere?
well, tonight where we are in New England, the solar flares are so high we could have seen the aurora borealis,
Yeah.
but and this is in New England where we are. So
You don't
you're
see that
uh,
often, right? I
well,
imagine.
you're going to see more of that this year. You're going to see intense activity from the sun, which has to do with the eventual contact on planet Earth. So when I talk about that, the sun is if people look at the sun, not look at it physically, but look at the sun in the way that I'm going to present it, the sun's energies hit the earth and can affect consciousness. But not
Yeah.
everybody uses the sun for consciousness. Some people go to the beach and think they're going to get a suntan, but the essence of the sun's energy can activate the human consciousness. There are people that know this, meaning when you meditate and the sun's out, you can use the sun's energy to elevate your consciousness. How many people know that?
I mean, the sun might as well be a god, if you ask me, you know?
Well, not so much that. The sun is an energetic tool that human beings can use to elevate their cosmic consciousness. Meditation, the
Mhm.
sun's energy is there. The sun in every single solar system has the ability to elevate consciousness. That's what the sun can do. But people don't know, some people don't know how to do that. It's just basically meditating. The energy of the sun heats up your whole body. You can take that and transform that energy into a higher frequency. Yeah, sun is basically food for the body, as one of our viewers said.
Yeah.
Really, it truly is. You just have to
Um,
soak it in.
yeah. So I believe it was like last November, December, we had the big, there was the 10-year solar cycle that happened. And there was the big solar flares. And I forget what it was called.
Yeah.
But anyways, so after that, I really noticed here in Colorado, because we're pretty high up, that in the winter, like when the sun's rays would hit my skin, like they were hot, man. They were like scorching my skin.
Yeah,
And I could tell there has been
that's
a change since those flares because I was feeling it the other day when we
yeah.
had like a little weird warm day here in Colorado. I was feeling the sun. I'm like, this is not how it normally feels at this time, you know? So,
Mm.
but I feel like one of my theories is why um, the ETs are coming is that they're coming to save us from something. Because I feel like,
Well, not so much save us because I am a space person. I wouldn't call myself an ET, but we're star people.
Hmm.
So get used to the word star people instead of ET. And the star people are not here to really save us. They're here to reconnect with us. It's time for that divine guidance, and that's time for everyone to be able to experience this. We've been waiting for a long time. A lot of people have been waiting, depending when they were born, what generation, what decade. I can
Hmm.
tell you from the 1960s when I had contact with my space family in a cul-de-sac looking out my brother's window, they were wearing light blue outfits, and they were very beautiful, men and women and young adults. And they had a window. Their window went all over their ship was saucer-shaped ship, but I knew they were Ashtar Command people. And now I didn't know the word Ashtar Command, but I knew I was connected to them. And so my knowledge is very, very great. I've expanded my consciousness tenfold over the last 20 years. And I just have been downloaded with a little information. I can pretty much answer most questions regarding contact, and that's what tonight's about. It's about getting people prepared, which I think you are. I think you're
Hmm.
ready for contact. I already know that. I know a lot of you here are, and many of you wish to be ready for contact. So as we get in towards the closeness of contact, it's very important that on Ashtar Command Night, I am able to help people. Thank you for getting us to 100,000. 100,500, I think it is right now. So thank you for everybody for doing that. And also just to let people know, please go on my bio and press the follow button and the like button on my bio. Not just liking here. You need to go on the bio and just say you like my bio and also follow. That's just one brief announcement. All right, but this is how we're going. We're going into a different energy frequency now, and it's only going to increase. The sun flares that are happening are here to help us. So just imagine the human resonance is really high. Also, keep track of solar flare activity. When it gets really high, and you're going to see it getting more increased throughout 2025, that is going to affect your energy. When those solar energy flares happen, if they hit your part of the world, utilize that energy, meditate, take that energy in, and let it go into the cellular structure of your body, which will also liberate your consciousness, believe it or not.
Amen. Are
All
you
right.
do you follow Bashar?
I don't follow anything. I listen to once in a while Bashar's activity with Daryl
Hmm.
Anka. I know of Daryl Anka. He's Paul Anka's brother, the singer, and he's been on his mission before there was an internet. He's been communicating telepathically with a being called Bashar for many, many years. I am very familiar with him. I
Hmm.
don't really follow anything because I get my downloads off planet from the Ashtar Command directly.
He's kind of showed me the way, about
Yeah,
preparing for
yeah.
what's to come, and trying to lose fear and replace it with love. The basic
Oh,
concept of how it goes.
yeah. Oh, it's a good thing. Bashar has done some good things.
Hmm.
Um, but as you get used to my show here, you're going to see on Saturday nights for the last 3 years, we've been really educating people to get ready for this year for contact in 2026. Now,
Hmm.
2026, I still stick with that, but we don't know. I mean, contact can come closer at any point between now and 2026. The space people could decide that they've had it, and we're going to amp up the contact sooner than later. I tend to be a little bit conservative because I don't want to jump the gun and say we're having contact in 2 weeks. I'm just going to stay with 2026 for the safety of keeping it that way. And if they come earlier and I'm wrong, I'd rather be wrong and they come earlier than be, doing what I'm doing. So if the Space Star family comes earlier, I'm all for it. They will be here when they're supposed to be here. They're already here, but they're not here physically contacting the whole planet. That's what we're talking about. The physical contact of every single person on this planet, every single life form on this planet. That's what we're talking about. So I'm going to still stay with the 2026 scenario unless I physically see the activity where the ships start appearing off the waters, off the coasts of every country, and they're starting to say, we're now here for contact. Then we'll know. If every single spaceship of light appears over the Pacific, the Indian Ocean, the China Sea, wherever it is, the North Atlantic, that will be the time of which contact will happen. Moana, take care. Have a good night. So that's the thing to look at, and we're all getting there. You're on the right path to getting there, and as you continually get guidance, whether it be through Bashar or through my show, you're going to get good information here. That's not channeled. That is direct.
Cool.
All right. I appreciate you coming up here, man.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Daily Frequency, everybody. Thank him for coming up here. We appreciate you as a
Thanks, guys.
guest.
Send
And
me a follow. I have lots of interesting content on my page. So
yeah, I am, and I'm following you now as a new friend here.
yeah,
I'm
I
going to
got
take
you
you
too,
down.
brother. It was nice
All right,
talking to you.
you too. And let's see. I'm going to bring up somebody else here. Let's see what we got in the queue. Jim Cos. Jim Cos. We'll bring Jim up here. This is our special night out of the whole week. Saturday nights, we stay focused. I am an Ashtar commander. I'm a space being in consciousness, and my space body is in stasis, but I'm fully awakened. I'm fully conscious, and I don't follow channelings or card readers or anybody. I have my information. Jim, welcome to the show. I think. Jim, are you there? All right. I think we lost Jim. The guest will be back soon. All right. Well, if Jim wants to come up, he can always come back. Okay. If you have any questions regarding anything related to the Ashtar command, please feel free to request to come up, and I will definitely be willing to communicate with you. And that goes for anybody out there. I'm all about being on radio for 21, 22 years and doing this for 3 years. I'm all about that kind of interaction. And remember, tonight is a focus, no diversions. We're focusing here on Ashtar Command stuff. Yeah, Valiant Thor is with the Ashtar Command. All the beings from Valiant Thor's Victor 1 spaceship, they're all part of the Ashtar Command. Very good question. So it's not so much they work with, they are part of. From the Venusian level, they are working with the Ashtar Command. And he is Venusian. His sisters, his brothers are Venusian. I know a lot about Valiant Thor. We do have our cider here. No fear, the cider is here. We never do a show without cider. Just for anybody who's new. Lisa Marie, they're probably, I would say, I couldn't say exactly, but I'd probably say billions. Not millions, but billions. Now you got to figure different multidimensional realities, different dimensional existence, different parallel universes, and even in one universe. And I wouldn't be able to be that smart enough to tell you exactly how many billions there are. But just put it this way, there are plenty of them. I don't think we would have an exact knowledge of that in terms of how many, because there's just too many, because there's so many different planetary systems, solar systems, galaxies, and multi-dimensional universes that it's beyond human comprehension. Yeah, it is awesome. It really is awesome to know that is absolutely true. You know, yes, the more the merrier. The more the merrier, for sure. Hey, Paul, 345. Only if we can time travel. Yeah, I looked up your friend Omnic from Venus. Oh, and by the way, everybody follow the Omnic from Venus. We're gonna get Omnionic from Venus. Actually, my friend Anja from Germany. She and Omnionic from Venus they work together. And Omnionic, I think, is going to be in the United States on the West Coast, I believe. She's very beautiful. And she is Venusian. Totally Venusian. Let's see here. And I want to really stay laser focused. I'm going to bring Star up. And again, if you want to come up and talk about anything related to the command and what's happening with contact, we're certainly welcoming people out there around the world to join us. Our show is called Encounters. This is Ashtar Command Night every Saturday, 11 p.m. Eastern. And Sunday through Friday, we do have just our regular Encounter show where we talk about everything from contact with your space family to UFO sightings and so forth. Hey, Star, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you? How's everybody in
We're
the
doing
chat?
we're doing good. Did you participate in our meditation?
Yes, I did actually. I saw like kind of like blue sparkles of light, if that makes sense, like behind my eyelids.
Oh wow. So how did that feel? Tell us what happened.
Um, it's kind of like hard to explain because I've only recently started like meditating, so I'm not
Yeah,
really sure, what's the right thing for me. I mostly just like do it in the morning when I like wake
yeah,
up when I'm in bed, so I'm still like relaxed.
yeah.
But I've been starting to feel like, lighter and even feeling like vibrations, if that makes sense.
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
feeling the energy vibrations, so it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
But
it is.
I know it's Astro Command tonight, but today, well, considering, it's Astro Command day today, I did capture something on camera. I was wondering if maybe you could decipher if it's like an Astro ship or if you would be able to know what kind of ship it is.
Um, do you have a copy of the video?
Yeah, I do.
I gotcha, I gotcha. And I know also Bazilla, if you have, did you go on Bazilla's in the thing there. Hopefully you can recharge your energy tonight. Bazilla, I was going to ask her, she said last night she was going on the ship, and we'll see if she has any updates tonight. But yeah, if you show me the video or whatever the picture, I can tell you whether it's an Ashtar command ship or not.
Yeah, I could actually show you right now. Hold on a
Yeah.
second. I was actually really excited because I took this I actually propped my phone up onto the dashboard and I just kind of just let it film and I ended up catching like 2 hours of film which I haven't went through yet because I caught this like 40 minutes into the film.
Okay.
So, for entertainment purposes only. This was around 4 p.m. today. You'll see it and then like I'll zoom in on it too later in the
All
video.
right.
There it is.
So I don't see anything, but I'm not seeing anything right now except a blank screen.
You'll see it in a second. There
Hmm.
it is.
Nope, we're still getting a blank screen. It's like,
Oh, you
you
can't
know,
see anything?
no, they can't see any video or anything. It's just blank.
Can you see now?
Nope, I just see a blank screen.
Can anybody else in the chat see it?
I don't know. I'm looking at, is it like cloudy skies or something? Because it just looks like a blank
Can you see my
screen.
finger?
Nope.
Okay. Well, people in the chat said that you guys could see it, but it's right at the top right here. And then you'll just see it move down. It's just like a white orb thing. Here, hold on, let me.
Why is everyone seeing it? I'm not seeing it.
That's
Oh,
very
that's really
strange.
weird.
Let me
I'm
try to
not
turn
seeing a
off my
thing.
camera and then I'll try to turn it back on again.
Yeah, I don't know. I usually see everybody's camera when they're on, so that's pretty
Yeah, I
weird.
don't know. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, can you see now?
I'm sorry to say that I cannot see anything except this blank screen. Like, I know your camera's on, but I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, wow. That's so strange.
I'm having a strange situation with your camera, and I never do.
That is so strange. So you just see nothing, like just I could drop and come
Yeah,
back up if that's
Yeah, look, come back in. Go back out,
okay.
come back
I'll
in.
do that. Okay.
I'm glad everybody else is seeing it, but the commander can't see anything. And I want to, believe me, I've seen all her stuff. All right, she's going to come back up, turn the camera on, and hopefully that is the strangest thing. Why would I not be able to see anything? Yeah. Okay, we're going to bring it back up here. All right, we're going to take 2. So this is
Okay, take 2.
now we can see it. Now I see it.
Okay, awesome. All right, let me play this. So you should look maybe at like the top left, right of the screen.
Yeah.
You'll see it in a quick second. Did you see that? Here, I'll go back.
Yeah, go back. I am really now because now I can see the screen, so I'm looking.
There it is. It's like a white orb, and it goes from the left side to the right side.
Can you stop the orb before it goes from the left to the right side so it can just be still?
Yep.
There it is. I see it right there.
And then
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually zoomed in further so you could see it better.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, I see it right there. Can you zoom in on that on your camera? Stop it right there. I don't think it'll zoom in. Yeah, there it is. Oh, yeah. Look at that thing. Keep it zoomed in. That thing has a definite solid form to it.
Yes.
That thing's moving. Let me tell you
Very
something.
fast.
Yeah, that particular object, I would say, without even questioning, now seeing it, that's a great catch. Let me close my eyes for a minute. Hold on. That ship's very big. That orb ship has different energy things popping out of it. As you zoomed in, keep it zoomed in like that.
Yes.
It has different energy things coming out of the orb. If you look at it, yeah, it's like a metallic.
I actually sent this into MUFON earlier. I sent it into his email and he got back to me and he said he's going to analyze it. He hasn't said anything yet. I'm pretty sure he's still looking at it, but this is actually the first time I really zoomed in on it and got like, because I just found this footage. I was 40 minutes into the video and it's 2 hour long footage. So,
Wow.
yeah.
I will say this: if I will put this on Ashtar Command Spaceship News. I'll give you my analysis of it from an Ashtar Command perspective, because since it's Ashtar Command night, it's
Yes.
definitely a solid object that is definitely operating within a higher frequency, and I think you're supposed to see it. So, let me ask you a question: when you saw this particular orb, did you feel a connection?
Well, the thing is I kind of knew that I would catch something like on my camera if I kept my camera running.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a feeling that, something was going to appear. This was like literally right in my driveway. Like my
Wow.
phone was, yeah, faced upwards just towards the sky. And I just kept it like on my dashboard.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just kept getting the feeling like, okay, maybe I won't see it with my own eyes today, but like
Mm-hmm.
I know I'll catch it. I know that something wants me to see it somehow, like whether it's like through my camera. So
Mm-hmm.
that's I started doing this yesterday when I would just leave my phone on my dashboard and just record the sky.
Mm-hmm.
But today I is when I saw this.
Yeah. You see, you're definitely being guided to record this, and these are connected with the Ashtar Command. These particular objects that you are documenting. So forget MUFON's analysis. My analysis is
Yeah.
that they're aware of you inside that craft, that large orb, solid craft. They are very aware of you, and obviously, not only are they aware of you, they are doing visual communications with you, and they're letting you record them. right now at the moment.
Exactly.
You already know
Because,
this, correct?
yeah, of course. Because, I mean, out of all places it could have flown, and it could fly at so many different types of speeds, it just had to fly over the place where my camera would be at a
Right.
certain speed where my frame would be able to catch it. I just want to get like a different frame.
Look at that. You can see the energy field around it too. See?
And I want to
The
show
diff-
you how it moves too, because I have it zoomed really good. So it goes from the top left to the bottom right. And I can't tell the size. I can't tell if it's really small and close or really big and far away.
It's far away. It's big. It's up in the atmosphere. I mean, it's in
Yeah.
our atmosphere, but it's a big orb ship. It's definitely big.
But I mean, it's pretty awesome.
Let's bring
I
it back into, yeah, bring it all the way into as big as you can get, the biggest you can get it. Look at that. Now look how big you can see the energy around that orb. There's a lot of energy around that orb chip, and it is solid. Let's see, it's definitely solid. It's a really awesome catch,
To be
and
honest,
I think,
sorry to interrupt you, but I think it's solid, but it's like the form is changing, so it looks like it's like smooth and then also has like
yeah,
ridges on it.
oh yeah, there are little things like, I won't say antennas, but there are little things, energy sticking out of different sides of it.
Yes.
Vibrational energies that were sitting out, like shooting outside of the object. And then, a lot of the Ashtar Command vessels are all different, and this is definitely a higher vibrational spaceship. Like kind of spikes. Like initially, I'd say like what we call it a spike for lack of a better terminology. It is definitely a very high frequency of energy coming out of that object.
Yeah, it's so awesome. I have to comb through the rest of the footage, but I mean, yeah, I really don't have to hear a response from Mufon. I mean, I think this is just speaks for itself.
Yeah, it does. And you've known me for a long time, Mike, because I am
Oh
connected
yeah.
with the space people. When I look at video footage, I can tell if it's within the Ashtar Command levels of energy. And when I look at that beautiful piece of footage there, I can feel the energy is very beautiful, and also not only beautiful, but that they're actually letting you know they're there. And I think that's what's happening around the world. People that are conscious of things are going to have visual contact, like Star is in Massachusetts, with the Star people. And this is their way of telling you we're here, and she has no fear of the Star people because they are communicating visually with her. And this is the most important thing: they could contact you telepathically if you, as we did the thing earlier in your meditations tonight. Ask for contact, ask for visual, ask for them to communicate where they're from. Ask them where they're from. Where did you come from? You can say those in the spaceship that I saw so and so today for that was recorded. Where do you come from? And if you ask them that question, eventually you'll get that answer.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, to be honest, that's what I've ever since you said it to the other person, I forget who you had up the other night. But ever
Hmm.
since you said it to them, that's what I've been doing before I go to sleep. I've just been saying, if you want to come, make a visit or show yourself. I mean, this flew right over my house, so I think that was a
Right,
visit
right. And
at
and
the
and
least.
and were you doing the meditation the night before that happened?
Yeah, a couple nights. Yeah, it doesn't
Couple
happen
nights.
right on command, I would say. I would say it takes a couple days. I give them their time to like, you
Yeah.
know, do it on their own time. I'm not forcing them to do any of
Right.
this. Like,
There's not. Yeah. They'll do it on their own time. They can't be forced to do anything.
so now that
Uh,
I look at it, it really just looks like a round metallic orb.
it
Like
is.
what uh the photo that the Air Force pilot took of that metallic orb in like the desert.
Hmm.
It looks pretty similar to this one.
Yeah. Yeah, they're communicating with you. So you already have that figured out. Your meditations, they'll do it when they're ready to do it. As you said before, just a second ago, you cannot force the star people to come to your area or whatever and show their ship unless there's a reason for it. And the reason for you having, look at how big that thing is, how for you you're having that kind of a visualization is because you have a relationship now with those space people on those ships, on those orbs that are appearing in front of your house or near your house or above your house.
Yeah, I mean, I never would expect this to happen, but
Yeah.
I just had to show you. It is Ashtar Command Night. I had to show you what happened
I'm
on
glad you
this
I'm glad
day.
we I'm glad we definitely had you show us this because it is related to our Ashtar Command Night, and what better way to look at this from that perspective is that video. I can't wait to post some of it on Ashtar Command Spaceship News because it's a beautiful understanding. Just date it when you saw it, date it and location. Well, you do have it dated
Yep,
March
it's
8th.
there.
Okay.
I
Okay.
I tagged you in it, I think, so you just go
Oh,
to your
good.
tag and you'll see it.
Hmm. All right, Star, I want to thank you for being up here. And we're now about 1:10 in the morning.
Thank you so much for having me out.
Oh, absolutely. It's been a pleasure. Great video. And we'll bring Star down on Ashtar Command Night. And let's see here. I don't know if Kate's out there from Scotland. I don't see her in the room. And let's see if Bonzella went on the ship. If she's here. Did she go on the ship last night? Let's see. She may not be here. Good to have everybody here tonight. It's been a great night. We're still here. Oh, she is here. Oh, there you are. Oh, you was hurt last night on the mission. I'm sorry to hear that. I was sorry to hear that, Bonzella. Well, I hope you feel better. I don't know what happened on the mission off planet, but I hope you feel better. Definitely. Okay, you can definitely do that. And yeah, definitely sending love and light energy to you, Bonzilla. Oh, good. So you got rid of the reptilians. You got rid of the reptilians, hopefully, correct? Yeah, when you're recharged, Bonzilla, you'll have to tell us what happened. You take care of yourself on that, on the energy level. And extraterrestrial, I like that one. Extraterrestrial, of course, I'm my shy. So extraterrestrial, we'd like to see if we can bring you up. Your question about what about? Okay, so we're actually this is Ashtar Command Night. So just to give new people a sense of what the show is, it's called Encounters for all the new people. We're on usually 7 nights a week at 11 o'clock Eastern. Tonight is called Ashtar Command Night, and if you're not familiar with Ashtar Command Night, it's all about our space family, the Star People. We on other nights from Sunday through Friday, we get into all the different aspects of other things. Give me a second here. Into all the different aspects of other things. Let's see if I just want to make sure. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I just dropped something here. Wait a minute. Ay, ay, ay. Give me a second, folks. That was my light thing here. Where is it here? I got to put it back the way it was. Give me a second. I pulled the wire to too much here. I'll have that all fixed in a jiffy. Let's see here. Is it, oh. Now I gotta find the other part that fell down. That's real good. Give me a second, folks. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. It's right here. I think we're okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. You're doing good. I'm just adjusting the lighting here. Let's see here. Oops. Okay, there we go. That's good. Anyway, what I was going to say is I just figured out what it was that I was looking at here. And I just have to plug this thing in here. We're at 15% power, and we need to get up there. So we're back here where we need to be. And welcome, extraterrestrial, to Astronite.
Thank you. It's celestial, extra celestial.
Oh, extra celestial. There we go. Now I have to get my verbiage right. Very good. Extra celestial. That's a great name. And where are you located?
California right now.
Oh, great to have you with us. And so, how familiar are you with everything regarding the Ashtar Command and the Star People?
Not 100%. I know more about. I'm more of an energy, like about the grids and things like that. And so I'm aware of the grids and how the energy and stuff works. I've recently been just like expanding my understanding of everything. And I had saw a couple things in the comments, and that's why I had questions. But I was wondering because it sounded like you were saying that some people were getting picked up and leaving, or
well, what's happening is basically, and to people like Ernesto, I will tell you that if you're looking for proof of other space beings, you're never going to get it. The space people are here now. I am one of those space beings. All right, I am a human being. I'm a starseed, but I am a cosmic consciousness. My family is on a spaceship. This show is being watched on a spaceship right now with extra celestial and everybody in here, whether you know it or not. You are being viewed on a spaceship. Every broadcast I do, they monitor on a spaceship. And they're monitoring us right now. They watch my show. My actual space family loves my show, so I don't have to prove anything. I am the essence of not. This is not going to you, extra celestial, but to this person out there. I do not have to prove anything. There's nothing to prove. Existence is existence. Reality is reality, and they are here. They are here now. And I thank you for your question, Ernesto. It was just a question that he had, and I just wanted to answer the question. And I did. And he thanked me for my answer. So, Celestial, you deal with like the grid lines and energy. That's really beautiful. And that's important because we're going through a lot of changes on the Earth. Tell us what you've been doing in your mission work with the grid lines.
So I started off just kind of, showing people that they are there and trying to allow people to gain strength and understand and grow into their own power here on Earth, because it's been a very, I don't say mysterious journey, but like a lot of people don't know about it. But I've recently found that there has been a shift that I'm a little bit worried about.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to taint your stream or anything, but I don't want to worry anybody. But there's been a shift from the place where there's the fight and tension. It's where the draconian grid was before, the plasma grid. If you know what I'm saying, it's draconian. It's run off of draconian astrology, which I that's new to me, all of it.
Yeah, I know
noticed
nothing
it
about
July.
that, but go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't either. It's new. I can't find anything on it or anything. But my friend says the NASA says it's been around forever. My friend says it's been around forever, and I've never seen it until July. I noticed the shift, and it's something that works in waves. But before that, we already have the gravity, and then we have the electromagnetic grid, which is what most of us are
Right.
familiar with, the consciousness.
Yeah.
It's just this new one's a little bit worrying me because it's shifted from a 3839 to a 4625, which is discovery and innocence. So it's giving us like a purification. But it's but I
Do you
know
know
like
do you know that the pole has shifted the last few days? My friend, I have a beautiful soul, Ashtar Athena, who's from Venus, and we just had the Schumann Renaissance went really sky high up. There's been an actual shift of our polar on the Earth. The
field.
pole
Yeah.
has shifted, which is actually good. But it's shifted so much so that it's because of our vibrational frequencies, your frequency, my frequency, all of us here. That big pole shift is because we're now going into another vibrational frequency, that's right before contact. So it's all good. It's just that all these things are going and bring us upward into an upward spiral as opposed to the reverse. You know what I mean? Instead of going down, we're going up.
Yeah, and that's why I was wondering because of the way in which the shift is happening. I noticed that there's been a lot of change, and I'm really proud of it. But then there's this, I'm a little bit worried because the shift shouldn't have gone from the 3839, which is down in like Virgo area, and it went or not Virgo area. It went from like whatever's after Aries. I don't know 100%,
Yeah.
and then to where Virgo is, and so that was a large jump because it's supposed to go one at a time. And I was reading.
Our perceptions of what is supposed to be, what we read on the internet, in truth, it doesn't matter. And why doesn't it doesn't matter? Because we have no control over what's happening in the sense of where we're going. We're just going into places we've never been to before. So nothing to worry about. It's just that we are now our energy is resonating at a very high frequency. You're going to see that happen with the solar flares that are happening this year. You're going to see it with the fact that the planet did definitely go. The pole definitely shifted on our planet quite a bit in the last few days. And it's going to mean that we are now going into a very beautiful thing, as unpredictable as it could be. We're definitely going to experience things we've never experienced as human beings, but also, that's where we have to, in this time period, get centered and meditate. We don't have to read stuff and worry about what other people write, because what other people write doesn't necessarily mean that that's what's going to happen. But what is happening is we have to go by feeling, not so much what we read on the internet. I think most importantly for me on Astro Command Night is to teach people as a space being, go by feeling, go by meditation, go by inner reflection. There'll be tons of stuff out there to read, but not everything is going to be totally accurate in who writes that reading. And you have to understand, human beings do write things on the internet, and therefore they write what they understand, and whether that is the actual thing that's happening is based on their perception of reality. But in truth, everything that we're going through here is through inner guidance. Inner guidance is the best thing. If people would spend more time really beautifully going within and asking the questions within, they will feel the energy of truth, cosmically speaking, versus what's on the internet. And there's a lot of stuff on YouTube, everywhere. It's just that people need to really be focused within and talk to the higher self for the information. Even with the grid work, and I'm sure you're doing some beautiful things. It's just being really connected within. I don't care too much what NASA thinks or what they're writing or what they think, because frankly, they have never told us the truth,
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to find out what I can find out from other people, other sources, and things like that. Because I have proof of something that's kind of sinister on the behalf of a certain agency. So that's why I was asking. But if you can assure that that your friends and things are saying that everything's normal and this shift is natural, then that's great. I'd
Yeah,
appreciate.
let me explain something. So the certain agency, is it a space agency?
No, not that one.
Is it an agency within? How do you? Let me ask you a question. This is interesting. How do you know about this agency?
We all know about this agency.
Oh, we all do. Okay, so that since we all know about the agency, without getting too crazy here, don't trust whatever the agency's saying.
I don't, but I've got evidence that there's been some type of tampering. And so the thing is that for the most part, most of us are not going to notice anything because of the fact that it's coming from it. It's kind of an internal
Yeah.
thing.
So
And
this is
so,
yeah. So if the agency is tampering, let's say, with the timeline or tampering with the potential for us to have contact with our space family, the Ashtar Command is now aware of that. The people I work with, my family on the ships, if there is an agency of some sort, like a green bean or something, I'm going to be very careful here, that is tampering to try to prevent contact, they are aware of it. I'm going to put it in very coded words here. They are aware of it, and they will not be able to stop contact. So I'm being very careful here.
oh, so because
Yeah.
it's something that's already happened somewhere else, but they're trying to do it here. So
Well,
I'm hoping.
yeah, on Earth they're trying to. There are those green beans uh, that are trying to. Let me see how I want to say this. They're trying to keep the humanity from raising their consciousness to the place where they will know everything. When I say know everything, I mean that they will know the existence beyond Earth, that they are not only not alone, but that they are part of a galactic family of star people.
Yeah, appreciate that because I've been trying to figure out. I'm like, I little old me. I don't think I can.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
being very careful with my words because I'm telling people the truth right now, and I've got to be careful how I word it.
yeah, I fully understand. I respect that, and I really appreciate you allowing me to be up here and answering my questions.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you found the show. Matter of fact, I'm making sure I follow you too. Let's see here. Yeah, I am
Thank you.
following you. So now we're now new friends. I'm on here with our regular show called Encounters at night at 11 o'clock Eastern. So we're here quite often.
I stop in every once in a while. It's just I usually don't say anything because I don't usually see some of the things that I had seen in her tonight. So I was like, oh, okay, that
Yeah,
was.
we try to be very welcoming, and we don't want you to be afraid to be here. My whole thing is that I've been on radio, on NPR radio, for 22 years. I've been a contactee since the 60s with space people. I've had over hundreds of sightings since I was a kid, 2 large spaceship sightings, and I'm here to wake up the world to the Ashtar Command on Saturday nights and teach people about our star family.
Okay, that's what's up. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Appreciate me.
well, you're
And
awesome too, you know. So yeah.
thank you. Thank you so much for you kind of eased my worry because I've been kind of panicking lately.
Yeah, I don't want you to panic. Here's what I want you to do. We're gonna do a little bit of Ashtar command stuff here. I want you to close your eyes for a minute. Matter of fact, let me see here. Can I bring you on camera? Can I bring you
Oh,
on camera? I have a
yeah.
camera here.
Hold
Can I
on. Let
bring you?
me go.
Okay, we're gonna bring her on camera. So we're gonna do a little Ashtar command gift for extra celestial. Because that's what we do here, right? By the time I get done with her, she's not gonna worry about anything. She's gonna be totally at peace. Totally at peace. And we're gonna bring her on. I mean, she's already here, but we're gonna get on screen. Okay. we're going to do a little gifting for extraterrestrial. Oh, there she is. Hey, there you are. How are you? Okay, and we can bring your mic back on here. Let me see here.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Oh, there you go. You're doing good. You're doing good. So I'm gonna gift you to take all the worries out of your consciousness from now on. You'll never worry again about anything. Are you ready
Thank
for
you.
this?
Okay,
It's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna take my glasses off here so you can see my space being self. As you look at me, I look at you, your beautiful soul, and I want you to close your eyes and relax. And in a moment, I'm going to send heat energy over you. I want you to take a deep breath, breathe in and breathe out of your nostrils about 3 or 4 times. And what we're going to do for you on Ashtar Command Night here is allow you to feel the beautiful energy of light. And we're going to calm your brain down and take all the worries away. There'll be no more worrying. And as we do this, in a moment you should start feeling some heat energy coming around you. And when you do, let me know. It'll be a warm energy. What I'm doing is I'm going to work on your brain right now to release all the fear, take away all the fear you have, all the beauty of light, all the energy of light within you. We're now going to amp up the frequencies of your consciousness. Totally amp up the frequencies of your consciousness. Amp up the frequencies of consciousness. And when we are done, when you go to sleep tonight, you'll be able to have visualizations of galactic light in your consciousness, in your dream. In your dream tonight, you will dream of your star family. There'll be no worries. You'll dream of your star family because you have one. And they will communicate with you. And as I'm doing this, I'm going to shoot some other light energy into you. I'm going to activate your consciousness to a higher frequency. And as I do this, you keep your eyes closed. You'll feel and see different colors of light going through you. And as you see the light colors, let me know. Allow yourself to relax. 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 Don't think. Don't think about it. Relax. Let it go. Let it go.
God, I can't not think.
Oh, yes, you can. Allow yourself to let go. You can stop thinking now. Allow yourself to not think. Take a deep breath.
I think I see a little something.
Yeah, take a deep breath. Relax. Tell your brain to stop thinking. Just say, brain stop. Brain stop. Like a mantra, brain stop. And if you let go, let go, let go, you will see more. Let go. You can do this. I'm going to help you do this. Let go. Let go. I know you're thinking. Let go.
It's not working. Oh God. I have a very powerful mind, so I can't, it doesn't really turn off. It takes a lot.
Yeah. Give it, we have a few minutes here, so we're going to work with you. Okay? And I know there's a lot of noise in the background.
Yeah,
Just
I
let go.
have roommates and stuff.
Okay. Just let go. Relax. You're doing good. Don't think about your roommates or people around you. Focus on my voice. Focus on my voice. There's nobody there. There's nobody in the room but you.
Is there supposed to be like a circle?
It can be whatever it's going to be.
I
If
don't
you see
know.
a circle, yes. There's a pattern of light, a circle, yes.
It's like going like this.
Yes. You're getting it. You're seeing it. Allow yourself to see. You're seeing it. There's going to be some other things. I'm going to amp it up even more so. I'm going to amp it up even higher. Higher. I'm going to shoot more energy into you. You're going to see more things. You'll see more things now. More. I'm going to go stronger than your brain. My energy is going to go stronger than your brain. I'm going to actually calm your brain down right now. I'm focused on your brain area. I'm going to calm it down. Calm it down. Calm it down. Your brain's trying to take over, but I'm going to calm it down. Relax. I know what your brain's doing. I'm very tuned into you right now.
I don't know
I'm
if
very
I
tuned
don't
in.
know if
You let go. Don't doubt yourself. You're doing good. Don't doubt yourself. You're a very beautiful soul. Don't doubt yourself. Don't have any doubts of yourself. You are everything connected to the universe. Remember that. You're everything
yeah.
connected to the universe. That's why you're here. You're here to help everybody. That's why you're here, beautiful sister. Breathe. Breathe. Allow yourself to breathe. Close your eyes and allow yourself to breathe. Don't let your brain take control. Breathe.
But I like my brain.
Yeah, you'll have your brain after I'm done. You'll have your brain back. Trust me. Your brain's going nowhere. It's still going to be in your head. All we're doing is telling you to calm down and relax. And we know you're a happy soul, but just allow yourself to relax. I know your eyes want to open. Take a deep breath. You're not doing the deep breath. You need to deeply breathe in and breathe out. This is what I do in my workshops. I have 10, 20 people. You got to breathe in. Don't have faith in yourself. Breathe in. Can you take a deep breath? Can you breathe in? Okay, breathe in and breathe out of your nostrils about 3 or 4 times.
Did it?
What are you saying?
I said done.
Yes, you can open your eyes.
Okay.
Well, you're okay. You have a lot of energy.
Yeah.
So the circular thing you see is one of the things in your consciousness that was something that was created through the energy. So you did have some experiences. You're there. There's no question in my mind that you cannot do this because you started doing it. You just have to have confidence in yourself. That's all. You have every ability to do this. Just like you work with the grids, you have to go within. And what you should do is not in a room where there's a lot of noise and people. You need to take time for yourself to do this. If you were in one room where there's no people, you would have been able to do this a lot more than you were able to do it. You know what I mean?
Believe it or not, there actually isn't any people in this room, but they're in the other room.
Yeah. So that could have been interfering a little bit, but you did get to see a few things. Like when you talk about the circular thing, you were starting to do it. That is something you can actually say, wow, I did something. You did. You at that one moment you had that circular thing happen. Has that happened to you before?
Yeah.
Like it has.
I mean, I've seen it before, but not on purpose. Like, I think, well, yeah, no, not on. I've never done anything on purpose. Like,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Yeah. And you can practice.
But I've never
this.
seen the other thing that came after that, so that was new.
See, yes. So that's because you were starting to let go. When you have time in your own room or whatever, allow yourself to do 30 minutes of meditation. It's really key right now before contact happens. And this is for everybody. What I am bringing to you is the teaching of a lesson that will allow you to, we all have a brain. We all use it, right? I use it during the day when I go to the market. When I am doing this, I don't use my brain. I use my higher level of understanding. And when I do what I do with my hands, I do that to shoot energy of light into your brain area to calm you down. And, because you have a lot of energy, and that's not bad. You have a lot of energy. You're just like, I want to do something now. I know that's the way you are.
Well, it's more like, are you sure you want to do this? Like, my brain's like, are you sure you want me to let go? You want me to let this guy? Really?
See, and that goes, and you're not the only one. When I deal with people's brains, when I get their brains shut off to turn off for 20 minutes, I do that on purpose so I can actually focus on upping the frequencies, upping your vibrational patterns. And so you can do this on your own. If you practice this on your own, I want you to your lesson tonight, your homework is going to be to try doing this. Not even try doing it. When you have a moment, it can be any night, take 30 minutes, sit there, close your eyes, and allow yourself to say, I wish to elevate my consciousness to a Christ cosmic consciousness to open up to my space galactic levels. Because we all have, when I say space galactic levels, you have a cosmic family. You don't know it, but you do. Everybody on here has a cosmic family. But in order to make that connection, we got to turn off the brain, which is going to question whether we can do it or not. The brain is saying, no, you can't do that.
Are you sure that everybody can turn off their brain? Because, like, I know
Well, they
like
can.
30% of the world has like an undefined or has a defined ajna area, but like some people don't.
Oh, you can do it. Some people I have to work with a little bit more diligently to get them to turn off the brain, but I never give up on anybody, including you, about turning off the brain just for the purpose of meditation. And then you turn your brain back on so you can have a functional brain for the day, going to the market, Whole Foods, or whatever. You know, you want to have the brain, yeah, but you have to be able to turn it off at times in order to elevate your consciousness. That's why it's key to say, okay, brain, stop. I'm gonna let you go to sleep now. I need to do my meditation. You can come back in about 30 minutes. So look at it this way. You're not losing anything. You're just saying, stop telling me that to not do this. I'm going to do this. So you have to take control of your brain in your consciousness, and you can do that. Anybody can do it if they so choose to. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You have the power within you. No one controls you. You have that power.
But the higher mind is... Never mind. I don't know.
The mind is the mind. It's always going to be there. We all were born with a mind, but we have the ability to shut down the brain when we have to do things like elevate our consciousness. That's all.
Are you sure nothing else can get in that time?
No, if you control your brain, what you're going to be doing is operating in what I call cosmic Christ consciousness. One of my teachings in my workshops is that when you do the meditation, like Om or You, those are very powerful words. You've probably heard the word Om or You. You know, people use those words to get into a centered level of consciousness to be able to meditate. If they don't use those words, they can sit there and don't do anything. The brain is still there doing its thing. But the thing is, it's like anything else. Any lesson you learn, like you do yoga or whatever, it takes a focus. When you're doing this kind of stuff, it takes a focus. You know, the brain is a beautiful thing, but when it comes to higher frequencies of vibration, meditation is really important, especially when we're getting close to contact with space people. I want to see everybody elevated in a conscious level. So when they come off a spaceship, you're not going to be saying, oh, whoa, my brain is going crazy here. You want to be able to be calm and be loving. And as loving as they are, you want to meet them in a loving place. You know what I mean? That's really important.
I mean, I've always been pretty open to anything and everything, but it's just like my brain has been there with me. So it's like I don't want to part with it while I'm...
And you know what? Understand something. You're never going to part with your brain. The brain is part of your physical human existence. But all you're doing is telling your brain you can take a vacation for 30 minutes a night and let me do my thing. That's basically it. Just say, hey, take a vacation. You can do it. You know, it's up to you whether you do it or not. That's totally up your free will to do it. If you say, no, I don't want to do it, don't do it. But if you do it, I guarantee you cosmic magical things will increase in your life in terms of understanding that cosmic self, that galactic self that you are, that space self that you are. We have a human existence and we have a cosmic existence. Now's the time in 2025 to get into our cosmic existence. That's the most important thing we can do. It's a beautiful thing if we get there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And you have all the beautiful energy, so I know you can do it. Just have confidence in yourself. You can do it. I believe that. I love the name, Extra Celestial, so you'll be able to do it.
Yeah, I know I can. I just some things that I wonder because I've never really actually talked or spoken to any of them or any of the extra beings.
The space people, they call them star family.
Space people. I like that better. Yeah. I never talked to them, and I've had friends. I've had other entities, so I just don't know how to communicate, or if it's if who to trust, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, and I'm not even telling you to trust me, but I'm saying because I work in the Christ consciousness level with my space family who's watching the show, they're human beings, men and women. They have families on other planets. They're like us. They've been through everything. They live in a very peaceful state. The foods they eat they're basically vegetarian. They don't eat like we eat different things here, but they can create things that look like things we eat but they're not meat related. They operate on a very high frequency of vibration. So there's a lot of stuff out there that is misinformation on the internet. And what I do here is I'm here to bust the matrix and teach people on tonight, when Astro Command Night, that there are beautiful people out there in the universe that want to assist our planet. And but you have to trust yourself first before you can trust anything else. If you don't trust yourself, you're not going to trust anything else, right?
Mm-hmm. I do. I just know what environment I'm attracted to and where I am in my environment. So I don't always want to. You have to be careful where you let go, you know. So
Right.
I always have one eye open, type thing, you know.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. I look at everything, and I have to because of my mission work here as a talk show host. You know, I've had people try to trip me on the wire, so to speak. You can't trip the commander. I've been having contact, you know, in terms of what I understand for, you know, when I got older. I knew what the Astro Command was when I was a kid. I didn't know who these space people were. I just knew that they were telling me that I'm connected with them. I'm not from here. They never told me they were Astro Command, but I later on remember, since I remembered their contact years later from the 60s, that these people were coming to me who were very beautiful, loving men and women and young adults. And I got to see them firsthand through a window out of the second floor of my house in a cul-de-sac. So when you have that reality happen to you, it changes your whole existence. Now, I didn't know. I mean, I went through high school. I played soccer. I loved that. You know, I played some sports. But, you know, I started having all these experiences, and I said, there's no way I can turn back now. I just know too many things. I became activated in my 20s and 30s. Then I really became activated. Then I remembered who I was. I remembered where I came from. I remembered that, you know, that I just recently in the last 3 years found out that I have a mother and father on a spaceship, 2 sisters and a brother. And that's a beautiful thing. My Earth-based family, my mom and dad, are not here anymore. But my space family is now with me. We've reconnected with each other because I have a space body on a ship in stasis, which means the body is perfectly fine, but I can go back to that body at some point and I'll be in my space body. But right now I'm enjoying being here in the human body because I'm enjoying the whole Earth experience, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And we should. We're here. Nothing wrong with it. You know, but we're not here to be here complacent and to be programmed in the Earth 3D reality. We're here to be liberated back into our cosmic consciousness, to remember where we come from. So if you don't remember where you came from, you will. You know, you're not missing anything. You're not missing the boat. You'll get there. You're doing good. Just remember that. You know, into the grids and all that. That's a beautiful thing. Everybody has their own mission. You know, some people are into the grid, some people are into other things regarding the cosmic. That's probably part of your mission, is to study the grids while you're here.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't remember anything. I just remember one time I was not supposed to go back. So, yeah, I don't know much.
Well, we're supposed to complete our missions before we go back on a spaceship to meet our family. So that's why. You know,
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to be able to jump on a spaceship tomorrow and see my family, but I know I will see them soon. But I am very comfortable with the fact that I have mission work to do here. And my whole thing is intergalactic broadcasting. I was doing that on the spaceship. Here, I know a lot about media. I've been on radio for 22 years. I did some TV stuff. So my mission is to communicate with people. And this is my best form to do it, is here. I went viral over 3 years ago. And the reason I did is because my information is real. People come here because they know I'm not going to tell them a lie. I'm going to tell them the truth. And I've had all kinds of really beautiful people on here, including yourself. You know, we have people that have been taken on spaceships on here that are taken on regularly. So you're going to learn a lot here. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and great name you chose is Extra Celestial.
Yes.
So I'm following you now. So let me know what happens. Practice when you can, when you feel like it. The 30 minutes of meditation, and say that I wish to connect with my cosmic Christed star family. And it might not happen right away, but if you keep internally meditating on it, you'll have those beautiful experiences when it's time to happen. I guarantee you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thank you. Okay.
Extra celestial. I gotta remember to say that. Thank you so much for being here. You're a beautiful soul. Thank you so much. And you
Thank
got
you.
that smile going for you too. So there.
Thank
All
you.
right. We're
Have a
gonna
good
bring her
one.
down.
Okay.
What a great guest. Really beautiful person. Well, you know what? I can't believe it's almost 2 o'clock. It's time for me to call it a night. It's been a long night here. I want to thank everybody for being here. Tomorrow night is regular encounters. Encounters. We're on. Hey, Lynn, thank you. All the gifting. Please go to my bio, 309 of you. Before you go out of here, go to my bio, press the like button, and press the follow button. The like button and the follow button. If you've not pressed my like button or the follow button, please do that before you go. Okay? Everybody, please do that. If I can get all of you to do this, some of you already have, but in order to follow me, go to my bio. Also, go to my link for my Ashtar Command Spaceship News. Take care, Mike. And when you go there, follow me on Ashtar Command Spaceship News on YouTube. All my shows are being transferred that are recorded tonight on my YouTube channel. So definitely thank you, everybody. Jay Niner, all the people out here, Jared, everybody. Have a great Sunday morning. We'll see you again tomorrow night here on Encounters. Take care, everybody. And remember, we're here to bust the matrix and tell you the cosmic truth.